Ahead of the planned nationwide hunger protest slated to commence on Thursday, August 1st, some stakeholders in Kaduna State have unanimously agreed that even though there is hunger, poverty and insecurity in the country, protests may not bring an end to all the vices in the country except dialogue. The stakeholders stated this during a meeting with government officials, labor unions, religious leaders, youth and students group, as well as security agencies in the state. Trustee Bello Musa has more.
The calls for mass protests by Nigerian youths have been awash on social media platforms and have become a key talking point in the country. However, as the calls intensify, many Nigerians have started expressing fear that the aggressive call for the protest may result to mayhem. This meeting seeks to engage the youths to use dialogue while addressing their grievances. Kaduna State Governor Obasani says the government is doing all it can to alleviate the sufferings of Nigerians.
The federal government and state governments have been unrelenting in addressing the nation's developmental and security challenges. The nationwide mobilization for protest is therefore unnecessary, ill-timed, and impacted. In times of economic emergency, all hands are expected to be on deck.
The organized labor and students' union also made their positions known regarding the mass protest.
We are not part of this national protest because we have no any other instruction for our national leadership to do that. One might ask, what are our reasons? Number one, because we are organized, we have an identity. You know where to see us, you know where to find us.
If we allow this protest to hold and Kaduna State join the protest, the Federation will lose over 400 billion daily.
Political and religious leaders say, considering the volatile nature of Kaduna State and the many crises recorded in the past, which claim lives and properties, it is imperative for the youth to embrace dialogue.
Let us embrace peace as against violence. Violence will never take you to anywhere. So we're appealing to the youth.
What I think we need to do is, one, to engage the youth. Secondly, tell the government to try and alleviate the suffering of the people.
We know that there is poverty. For us as a church, we know that there is hunger. For us as a church, we know that people find it difficult to buy fuel and other things. But we want to say this and say it very clearly, that we say no to protests, not out of cowardice, but from an application of wisdom.
According to the State Commissioner of Police, Ali Dabigi, the command is yet to receive a formal notice of protest from any group.
Since the issue of this protest came about, we have been listening to people, and nobody has come to my office with such an issue.
At the end of the meeting, stakeholders resolved that protest is not the solution as it may lead to violence in the state. Bello Musa, Trust TV News, Kaduna.